Hi, this is Don Howe, and the topic for this Golden Nugget is the mindset of a loser. And I want to identify 4 excuses that I do my best to avoid. I'm sharing these 4 excuses with you because they lead to bad decision making and they produce negative results. The first excuse that you should try to remove from your vocabulary is, "That's just me." Every time you say, "That's just me," you reinforce the fact that you don't want to change. And eventually, if you use this excuse long enough, you won't even be able to change. The second excuse that you should try to remove from your vocabulary is, "I've always been that way." Folks, you haven't always been that way. It's a learned behavior. Furthermore, I hardly ever hear someone say, "I've always been that way," when explaining an action that's positive. It's almost always an excuse for having a negative attitude. Try to avoid saying, "I've always been that way." The third excuse that you should try to remove from your vocabulary is, "I can't help it." That's classic loser mentality because you can help it. Don't reinforce your unwillingness to change. If you say, "I can't help it" enough times, then eventually you won't be able to help it, and you'll be bound by the chains of habit that you yourself have forged. And the fourth excuse to remove from your vocabulary is, "That's just my nature." Well, it might be your nature today, but it doesn't have to be your nature tomorrow. You see, you can change, but only if you're willing to. Don't give yourself an excuse to not change. Read good books and listen to good audio. I constantly read and listen to audio versions of the book of Proverbs because the book of Proverbs is full of easy to understand rules for wisdom. I also read the Gospel of John because gospel means good news. And I love to fill my mind with good news. I focus on the positive. And 4 of the excuses that I try to avoid are, "That's just me," "I've always been that way," "I can't help it," and "That's just my nature." I'm going to guess that you too try to focus on the positive. And my question for you is, if you're given enough time, why will everybody know that you are a winner?
Thank you for listening to this Golden Nugget by Don Howe. To learn more about Don's free sales success system or to have a free success audio like this one sent to you each weekday, please visit donhowsuccess.com. That's DonHoweSuccess.com.